Welcome to my video about bleeding the Shimano hydraulic road brakes on my Pinnacle. I've got it already set up here to bleed the front brake. In the UK the front brake is the right hand lever, and I've got the bleed block in the caliper and the hose firmly connected to the bleed nipple. The syringe is full of clean fluid and I've pushed a little fluid out so there's no air in it. This is the first bleed I've done for a couple of years, and the fluid coming out looks nothing like the fluid that's going in. Instead of a clean, clear pink colour, it's coming out a yellowy, browny, grey colour. So it's showing that the fluid has both aged and there is a possibility that it's overheated a little. I tend to prefer to use the front brake quite a lot, and when I ride to work it's quite heavily loaded with two panniers, so the front brake does get pretty hot. I've pushed all the fluid now from the syringe and you can see the bleed cup was pretty full, but there were signs in the bottom of the cup that the fluid was starting to come clean. So I'm going to throw all of that away and put another syringe through the system of clean fluid to make sure that what I'm pushing out is still coming out as pink. So the system now looks properly flushed as the fluid coming out is finally nice and pink. That took about 60 millilitres of fluid on the syringe size that I've got in order to fully bleed the system through and get all of that dirty fluid out. I've now closed off the bleed nipple on the caliper and I'm going to remove the bleed cup in a moment. I'm just checking that the lever feels nice and firm, which it does. There was no problem with the lever feel before. I was bleeding it more as a matter of routine maintenance rather than there was anything needed to be done. I'm now putting the little cap back in the lever. It's only a 2mm thread into a plastic housing, so it mustn't be too tight. I'm wiping off all the fluid, checking the lever is still firm and tight, which it is. I'm going to use some brake cleaner to clean it up properly, and then I'm pushing the hood back as soon as possible to stop it taking the shape and getting any creases in it. That's it done. Thanks for watching.